Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Let's get started. We're going around the world from Aries to Pisces. Let's see what's happening week of the 5th of February. Okay, Aries. Aries, what is happening? I feel you're dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn who, okay, I hear they slighted you. They didn't include you in on a plan. I think someone really tried to get away with something here. They didn't inform you of something. They're not discussing it. They did their own thing and it really upset you. Or it's vice versa. Aries, you did your own thing and you're making your own plans and you don't care if, that bothers someone or it hurts another's feelings. I feel this, you're dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn here, without question. Someone's very about their money, right? I've done a lot for you. I've worked hard. Maybe someone lost their job. Maybe someone who embodies a very secure financial stability. Maybe it's not a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Maybe this is someone whom you have great respect and you look up to, but they're no longer in your life. You have masculine here and feminine here. So this may be someone who embodies a very, valuable friend, ex, anyone in your life, right? Who basically has their shit together, right? And you're upset because maybe you're not talking any longer and you're feeling hurt by what happened, what has happened. Maybe someone lied or stole or cheated and, it really has been an emotional roller coaster for some of you. Like the fight or the end of a relationship has already happened and you're trying to kind of deal. This is, next Wednesday is Valentine's Day for those who are celebrating. And this happens, it's all about love, right? It's all about love every day. But, holidays always emphasize the pain and the sorrow, Let's see. I wish I could share my good news with you. All right, so maybe, Aries, some of you, maybe you got a new job. Maybe there's good news from another person about, what they're doing in their lives, just in general, right? Maybe their life has changed dramatically. Maybe now they feel like, or you feel you're worthy. You're worthy. You have a solid foundation, but you have no one to share that with. That's significant. Let's put that way. That's important. No one's significant to say, wow, I've really attained a really good foundation for myself. I'm really, I made it. What's that song? I made it, Ma, right? That kind of thing. And maybe that's what's the sad part is I can't share that with significant people, loved ones in your life. This guy's the Riddler, right? He goes around in circles. It's like verbally goes around and does not tell, It doesn't tell it like it is. Kind of speaks in rhyme, right? You got to figure it out. Okay. So some of you are dealing with, you already had someone in your life that you were dealing with like that, and you no longer want to be a part of it, but you're still feeling as though they were significant in your life, Aries, but you just can't, you can't tell them, you're not talking, etc. Okay. Taurus. All right, Taurus, you came out. Beautiful. Okay, Taurus. So I feel as though, Taurus, you're really investing in the future of your successes, meaning you're saving money, you have a great portfolio, you have diversified your money so that you're not just putting it in one thing. These cups are all where you have placed your stocks, bonds, you're diversifying, mutual funds, whatever you're doing, Bitcoin, crypto, whatever, you're doing that now. Taking what all of your, taking your winnings or earnings. I said winnings for some reason. And definitely making sure that it's very balanced. So if you're building a portfolio or you already have a portfolio, you may be shuffling a couple things around so that you can put more in one area than the other. If this isn't about a portfolio, this is about job opportunities that you're looking at right now. Like, what's going to be the best emotionally gratifying job for me? You speak to me through music. So I'm going to tell you, it may sound off the wall or off the cuff, but I'm telling you right now, if you're asking Spirit, Taurus, for help, ask for a song. I'm not kidding. Some of you are getting into sound waves, sound vibration, right? Binaural beats. I hope I said that right. But those are healing properties. Some of you are looking into that. I love that. And looking to heal your emotional selves through music to balance out the yin and the yang. I love that. That's beautiful. If you are missing someone, then you're hearing songs in general, right? That's very general for the Taurians. You miss someone from your past and you hear songs that you guys were together when you were together. It is, right? It's funny, we have to have one day for love, for, those celebrating Valentine's Day. But quite frankly, you guys, that love is the common denominator of the earth plane and every other dimension in the universe. So it's all about love. All right, let's go. Gemini. Wow. Gemini, really? This happened in your February, I think. I think it was you guys. I'm not sure. All right, let's take them. Because something's going on here, right? Look. Gemini, you're being really truthful about what you've been through, where you're headed, like who hurt you, who crushed you, right? The 2 and the ace become a 3. Who really is, you're realizing now, like in your time of solace, you're realizing who has your back and who doesn't, without a doubt. Who has told you the truth in the past, right? When you look back, some of you are really physically exhausted. You need to chill. But I look at the color combination here. People, places, and things that now in when you look back in hindsight, you need to really look at everything, take it for face value. Why do I say that? Because these people that have come at you time after time, maybe curiosity, right? Curious, maybe asking questions about why did you do that, or why have you, whatever. People coming at you, asking questions, you're exhausted. It's like Gemini. It's like you want to just say, leave me the fuck alone. Seriously. But now you know who has stood up for you, who has believed in you, who has been honest with you, and all the rest must go. Literally. Literally. You have extracted people out of your life that they are not adding value, Gemini. Whomever doesn't add value has to go. And you have done that. Or you're in the middle of doing it now. And those people who, right there, it speaks for itself. I hid who I really am from you. Well, you know what? And that's why you're no longer in Gemini's life. We could be dealing with Sag, Leo, Aries. But honestly, I feel that whomever has come at you and cannot add value and be truthful has to go. Or already got extracted. Because we're not messing around. Who in their right mind, who in their rightful mind thinks that a Gemini messes around? They don't know Geminis very well now, do they? Right? Who keep coming back for more. Because they know their truth. They know your truth. Excuse me. I digress. All right. Cancers. Cancers. Wow. Okay, so that came out for Gemini. So you could be dealing with... I don't feel that now that that ace came out. So no, I am not saying that. Oh my God, yes, I am. All right, Cancers. You guys are similar to Gemini, and I'm going to say you may be a Gemini Cancer cusper, or Cancer could be significant. Like not only are you a sun, a Cancer sun, but maybe a Gemini moon, etc. You got what I'm saying. But here it's about, you know what? I am extremely happy. I'm moving on. I too have left those people who came at me being opinionated, being judgmental about the actions that I take in my life. Very similar. And actually, I didn't see it in Gemini's read, but I can tell you, Cancer, that you're happy. You may be tired, but it was worth the fight. It was worth canceling out. That's what they're saying. It was worth canceling out all of those things in my life, that the people, places that have not, I could not entrust my heart with. And now I'm moving up. I'm launching new ideas. I'm getting ready to launch new ideas. And you know it. You know something really good right now is coming in for you. You may not know exactly what it looks like, but you can feel it without question. You feel something really good is coming after, the peanut gallery goes away. Sorry, but not sorry. Really, not sorry. It's time for all of us, not just Cancers, but for all of us to take real inventory on the people that we allow to take the energy. Our energy is valuable. So don't fuck with it. Don't give your power away. No longer giving your power away. Look at that. I am not available. Yeah, exactly. Some of you know who's not available and who shouldn't be in your life. So let's get that. If you haven't done so, Cancers, let's get that going. Take every person right here, because you already know something amazing is coming in. You may be tired, but I'm telling you, all these people circling, they're right here, circling in your sphere, and you're very clear about who they are. It's almost comical, I'm going to say it. It's almost comical because they continue to come at you with like a different narrative or something. And you're like, you know what? I'm not available to deal. If you guys are dating and you're out there, it's like, no. Someone, maybe you're getting people, if you're single, you're getting people that just want to fuck around. You know, like hookups, obviously. And that's like a no. All right, Cancers, you know your worth. And you know good's coming. So let's wait for that. But you also, I'm telling you, some of the people in your circle have already exposed themselves to who they really are and what they truly want. And sometimes it's exhausting with these people, right? All right. Oh my gosh. Leos. Seriously. Leos, what's happening here? Leos, it's all about what? A lover? What's happening? Did someone get cut out? Or did a convo happen that is like, okay, well, I don't think this is fair. We need to have a convo if you haven't already, Leo. It could be with a child and their spouse or who they're dating. Oh, I feel that strongly. I feel like you're having a convo with a son and about like maybe your son, Leos, maybe your son is with someone that takes too much and or you take too much or you give too much. What's fair? What's happening here? I feel like this is, you know, a very they're really sexy couple. You know, Leo, it could be your son and their, you know, maybe your son's your daughter-in-law, or they're just dating someone where it's really strictly physical, and you're asking, Leo, maybe you're asking your kid, like, when are you getting married, right? Or is this, I feel strongly that you're concerned that this person may not be right for your son. It could be a daughter also, but it feels like a masculine, like a Gemini here, or a Libra, right? It's an air sign. Maybe, okay, so if it's not, you don't have a child, and this doesn't apply, then this is someone who maybe you're dating or interested in, an air sign or an ex, where things were not fair, that things were not on the same, you weren't on the same page. Something is not fair. Someone's going to court. Maybe they got a ticket. Someone may have gotten a ticket and they have to go to court. Or they're doing community service. The timing just wasn't right for us. And there it is. So you know what, Leos, you may be looking back at an air sign and saying it was really a great love relationship, but timing was just not right for us. Or Leo, you're thinking it, or they are, or both. It looks like you're on the same mental feelings of it was good when it was good. You know what I mean? It was like, I feel like it was, when it was good, it was really good. And then it wasn't. Virgos. Virgos. Well, Virgos, you've leveled up. Some of you are physically exhausted, but okay, tending to your body is important. Some of you are working out again. Maybe you took a break from working out. I feel your body is really talking to you right now. So if you haven't started working out, you will. Maybe you're going to hit the gym. Some of you are leveling up with a soulmate relationship, in a relationship. Maybe you're getting closer, right? Maybe you're getting closer, feeling closer to another. Maybe you're exposing your truth to another, right? You feel that it's very exhausting, but yet rewarding at the same time. This kind of feels like it's bittersweet. It's like, I'm really exhausted, but I love this person. They make me emotionally happy. And I'm just like, I have to balance. I need to balance my emotions with my actions. Definitely. Definitely. Okay, so I'm going to pull another one. The timing wasn't right. And it was my fault, but I blamed you. That's why I pulled another card, because this came out for Leos, but I feel for Virgos, it really is about someone blamed another for, the demise of the relationship. I feel emotionally someone could not bear to see you go, or vice versa, but there had to be a level up, and that's why someone took responsibility, which that is a great thing. That is not easy to come by, actually, Virgos. Someone coming to the realization that the timing was off and you or they blamed you for what happened. Well, there you go. I think there's a lot to be said for someone who is accountable for the demise of a relationship. It's not like you don't still love this person. There's no doubt you do. But a soulmate usually comes with a lot of lessons. All soulmates, and I'm not just talking partnerships. I'm talking any partnership, any relationship. Soulmates could be our kids. That could be your kid right there. By the way, Virgo. Okay? Libra. Libra, I love that. The Chariot, Archangel Michael. And you came out telling me that we're on point. Thank you. All right, this is about your spiritual journey. This is about, I'm on my spiritual journey and I've hit an impasse. Meaning, Spirit saying, understand, Spirit saying, just wait for a minute. Hold on. Don't go so fast. Look at, the white horse is going fast. The dark, these are two horses going in two different directions. Guess what? The past of what wasn't able to grow is leaving your life, and what's coming in is you have grown, you've ascended, you are going after everything spiritually. You're learning, you're growing, you're evolving. And this is either like there was an impasse that you had to kind of like be on pause so that the new spiritual lessons, teachings are coming in. Got it? Your freedom it's like your freedom and your balance between masculine and feminine is leveled. You have leveled the playing field. No doubt you have. Some of you are traveling or have traveled to, what is it, the Red Rocks in Arizona. I see that. Maybe you're needing to go on a spiritual retreat and it's not time yet, but you're planning on it. Maybe for, right, this is a 7, maybe in July. Maybe you're waiting for some, you know, some money to come in so that you can travel to go on a spiritual retreat. You know, Sedona. I know I was a distraction from your pain. So what is the distraction, Libra? Right? It is someone else's inability. If this was someone, it was their inability to grow and to really add value where you're adding value and someone wasn't. It was literally a stalemate. And the distraction, right? It's like that becomes Libra. You're on your spiritual quest, right? This is your spiritual quest. And then you have someone, if it is someone else, who is a knight and is not bringing to the table the essence of the energy is very immature here. So one cannot grow until one is going on their path. And I feel you were distracted by another. And I also feel if it wasn't like a person per se, I feel that you could be just too distracted by the money and the value that we put on certain people and things. And we need to rise up to knowing what distraction, like, you know, this is like, emotional shopping, you know, buying shit just because you're in pain, right? That kind of thing. And now you know better. I feel like you stopped. I feel like you stopped, you know, emotionally spending. It's that simple. I don't feel it was someone. I feel it was that part of you that needed to realize that addictions, we stop our addictions when we're on path. I feel also, Libras, you're downsizing like your life, meaning you're selling shit, you're getting rid of stuff, you're no longer wanting to have that whole, you know, what used to be known as the American dream, and has since and is changing every minute. Scorpio. See, I'm going to take 2 cards here because, right? Now, for Scorpio, this is a person. This is an Aries, Leo, Sag. There we go. This could be a mother, a single mother with a daughter, Scorpio. And you have some really pent up mentally negative thoughts about someone maybe that has left your life, where this too was not growing. Someone was not there's something that is not growing. A relationship, a single mother with daughter, there was no growth potential here. Maybe someone is just too immature, right? They haven't changed yet. Do you know what I mean? Someone may financially not be where they want to be as well. For others, I mean. I feel someone played, for some of you Scorpios, you played a dirty hand of chess. Or someone else did. I say dirty because this person had ulterior hidden motives. Meaning you or another. Right? What was the intention? Right? What was the intention of another? I know I messed up everything. Okay, so you, Scorpio, or an Aries, Leo, Sag, feels like you have messed things up. It could have been, you know, someone lied, someone cheated, someone didn't feel like they could really commit. I mean, there wasn't enough energy, vibration from one to the other. See? You're dealing, Scorpio, you might have been dealing with a knight instead of a queen. Or you were dealing with a queen and you felt you couldn't be on, you weren't on their same vibration. I'm telling you, the vibration was off. And you know, listen, you guys, when we have issues, any issues in any relationship, including love, but not excluding every relationship that we ever had, ever. If we're not on the same vibration, all you're going to get is this. You're going to get static. You're going to be questioning. You're going to be untrustworthy and not trusting others. You're going to be asking yourself what happened. And that's because the frequency is not aligned. And that's where the static is, in the middle. Because someone knows they messed up everything. Maybe they didn't tell you how they really felt. Maybe you didn't. You know, you have to take it and look at your chart. Where does Aries, Leo, Sag fall in your chart? Because that too has very much implications of the negativity, the inner workings of what we say to ourselves. If you do have Scorpio, you could be a Scorpio sun and an Aries moon. All right, it's that simple. And it's how you talk to yourself. Maybe, Scorpio, maybe you talk to yourself all negative and then it comes out and you're like, holy shit, I messed up everything just because I inflicted that spell, right? What I spoke out to the universe actually happened. All right, Saggies. Saggies. Saggies, some of you are like really thinking about, you're thinking about a past loved one, right? I mean, you're ready to roll, right, Saggies? You're like, I am like off to the races. Not literally. I have so much love and passion, but I'm still kind of clinging. No offense. I feel like you're kind of clinging to this issue of the triangle, the 3 and the 3 here. Maybe you're having a hard time dissecting what has happened maybe with an air sign, even though you've moved on. You got me? So the balance of your mental and the mental like anguish of you're constantly thinking about what happened and the pain, even though you're in the middle of like, I'm out. I started a new relationship. I'm happy. I know I'm lucky. Maybe you feel lucky that you got out of this issue, but yet it still hurts. You know, you got to take this 3 of Swords seriously. You have to remain calm and get more mentally grounded. Mentally, you got to clear your mental headspace before you start anything new. Before you commit to anyone, Saggy, give yourself a break. The reason why this Libra card is here is that, yes, I've learned a lot from what happened and the pain, but it's kind of like you're replaying it over and over and over in your head. And that is going to take your energy away from this new beginning. So I feel, and there's a sword here. There's a sword. So be real truthful to yourselves about your new beginning. Whether it's with someone or not, it doesn't matter. Whatever new is happening or coming in, I feel like it cannot take the same essence of your pain with you. You cannot. So you mentally are going to have to get very serious about what happened and mentally where you stand in terms of clearing this up before you start anew. You can't take the residual with you, because if you do, the same shit's going to happen again. You speak to me through music. Okay, so some of you are hearing songs of a loved one that, you know, you broke it off with, or they broke it off with you. And it like, or you're laying in bed and you're listening to, you know, you're listening to your favorite songs with someone that you spent many, maybe years with, right? 4 up to 7 years. That's not easy to give way to. So don't take anything from your past into your future. Yeah, it's general, but it's important, because I realize that if you take these swords with you, not only the lessons that you're taking, but the pain, if you take on the pain, Saggies, and you start listening to all the music and you're reminiscing, that can't go with you. So please try to work on that. Heal from it, right? Do what you need to do. Listen to the music. No one's telling you to avoid it. Work through, listen up for everyone. Work through your pain. Feel it, own it, and then let it go. Pain is there for a reason, so that we can learn, forgive it, and let it go. But if you take it with you, it's going to inflict more pain on another relationship or the beginning of something else, whatever that is. All right, let me breathe. Capricorn. Why are we emotionally fearful? What are we emotionally fearful? Right? Look at, you have this queen. Wow, you're way in your head about this Queen of Coins. This is a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This is you. Hello. It's like, are you fearful of what you're feeling? You're feeling fearful for what reason? Capricorn, what's happening? You're all in your head. You're stumping your growth. You don't own, are you not owning your like, your, who you are, how good you are, what value you bring to others? Why are we stuck? We're stuck. You're stuck in your head about something. You're stuck about something coming back from the past that's going to stump you. Like maybe an old boss comes in, or an old flame comes back, and they, you know, they put you in this, well, they didn't put you, you put yourself in this bubble of, I'm stuck and I can't get out. Wow, what happened here? This is a Gemini here. You have Gemini here. Submerged in your emotional headspace. This is, okay, this is also, I'm going to tell you, this is the past threads. These are past threads that are coming back out. It doesn't necessarily mean a person, but I feel it's you're clearing, you must clear your head space so that you can get on with your life. Something's taking up your headspace. Let me just get one card for Capricorn here. I'm like, why? You've been having such good readings. Oh, okay, so it is someone, the upsets. Okay, you're looking back at everything that you've lost. Okay, instead, Capricorn, let's look at what you've gained. The knowledge, the learning. Have you been, maybe you can't set yourself free from someone who's crossed over. Maybe someone died. And it's still the painful truth is, you know, I can't get over it right now. Okay, if that's the case, then take that. So Saggies and Capricorns are dealing with their pain. So I'm telling you, work through the pain so that it doesn't absorb you, especially like this. Maybe someone burst your bubble, or you've been waiting for that. You've been waiting for some emotional connection, and you're stuck in your head about something that, I mean, you're looking back. You're definitely looking back here. I just need another card here. Look. 4 and 5 of Cups. Okay? Those cups equal 9 of Cups. All right, so it's like a 9 of Cups reversed. So you've lost a loved one. You're missing an ex. A loved one could be either a father or a son figure, Capricorn. Someone definitely is looking back and really mentally still stuck in the past. It could be you're warped in time too. And you need to cross that bridge, but you're just not there yet. I couldn't let you get close to me. Okay, so someone was unable to get really close to someone else because they were still stuck in their head about who they've lost and who they've loved. This is a time where we're all looking back, right? It's, you know, for those of us celebrating Valentine's Day, but honestly, love is everywhere, every day. It is the common denominator of the universe. So take your pain and take however long you need, Capricorn, because you need to work through it for sure. And don't let anyone tell you, oh, you'll be fine. Because guess what? That's not true. Okay? You need your time. You need time. Okay, Aquarius. Everybody needs their time to heal, you guys. You got to work through the pain instead of ignoring it. Aquarius. Oh, how beautiful is this? A new start. New opportunities. Maybe you're dating and you're like, okay, well, like, what do I really want? Whether it's work or it's love, right? What do I want? Do I know? I'm like, maybe it's time to sit down with yourself and ask what emotionally makes you happy, right? And maybe that's what you're doing, right? I'm questioning my what and who and what I want. What do I want? Who's going to fill all my cups, right? And I'm starting a whole brand new life here. Yeah, it's beautiful. Aquarius. It's like a whole new life. And you're very happy. Some of you are like, okay, so now you're really happy and you're looking to the future of maybe what's going to happen in the next couple months. You know, are we going to maybe move in together? Are we going to Are we going to move? What's going to happen? Maybe you're feeling really good about the future of your relationships and or your work. I feel some of you have really good opportunities to look at where you want. Maybe these opportunities are two jobs per se at a distance, and you're weighing out your options with regard to, like, well, do I really want to move to a different location, or is someone filling all my cups? I feel it's about fulfilling love and or work as a new frontier after, right, death and rebirth. Here it is. So you've gone through a death and a rebirth of a new start. You're ready. You've ended what needed to end, and now you're walking into the future of whatever that looks like. So make sure you know what it is you want before you go get it. And that's in any way. Okay, we just got that for Capricorns, so I'm going to get another one, but I couldn't let you get close to me as this. I feel that Aquarius, maybe that was part of the plan, the plan of someone's intentions before. And now I replay our conversations over and over. Okay, so in order to move on, look at, I love you. Okay, I needed, whatever. I was told, look at it. So someone's like, I love you. I replay our convos in order to realize what part I played, Aquarius. What part you played in the endings of maybe several relationships. And now you can take that knowledge and go forward. A lot of people are doing that. And when you look back, because here we are, when you look back, just take that knowledge so that emotionally you're rebuilding a new foundation that is going to solidify a future instead of see it as an illusion of I couldn't be myself or they couldn't be themselves. You have to take responsibility for both sides, right? Both sides. When you look at those two coins, that's what that is. I looked at both sides of the coin. I flipped it and said, okay, wait a second. I don't want to just blame them. I need to turn it around and say, what part did I take in this response? What responsibility I need to take in this, end. And or just the end of how you seek and emotionally attach yourself to others. Okay, Pisces. Wow, Pisces, look at that beautiful, beautiful home, right? Some of you live in a beautiful home and you love your area, and others of you are waiting to sell so that you can move out. I feel, yeah, you're weighing it out. So some of you are looking to move and maybe getting, an estimate on how much your house is worth. Maybe you're just, Googling it. What's the value of my house going for right now? Maybe this is the plan of the future right here, so that maybe in October you'll be ready. You're getting your ducks in a row for moving on into a new house. Maybe you're selling a home for a really good value and you're downsizing. Some of you are downsizing, and or some of you are upgrading. It really depends on where you are in life. Some of you may be getting, you're putting a little more money every month, into your home so that you can sell it. If it's not money, you're getting it ready. You're, doing the painting has to be done. you know, whatever needs to get done. You're making sure the pipes are good, everything works, right? To sell. Some of you are definitely getting ready and putting your ducks in a row for selling a property. And it is in the future, like October, up to like October, you're thinking, I think I'm going to sell in October, but I need to know maybe what the value of my house is now, and or where I want to go, and how much do I want to spend in the future. I think this is going to be your next 4-month project. Of course, it's not for all, but I do feel it is for many of you. I wish I could take back my words. So maybe when you discussed this, or you have had discussions with the right? The family, the home. Maybe, you know, you've been kind of wishy-washy. I don't know, I don't use that, but I feel like you've been a little stringent on, or maybe you need to. Maybe you had to be really clear and stringent about how much money is in the house right now, who's living with you, and are they adding value in the house. And maybe you had to get really serious with some of your family members about, like, listen, here's the deal. We need to get the house ready to sell. And this is going to be the time, maybe October, the next 4 months, whatever. We need to fix the house. And maybe you were very harsh in your message, but who cares, right? It had to be said. Some people have to own to their own, they have to take responsibility and own their own power and own their rightful place in what areas of the home that maybe they've ruined. Like, you know, maybe the basement bathroom sucks. Well, someone's got to fix it. Who's living down there? If you're living with people, right? They need to take responsibility, and you probably were very clear and adamant about the future of where you're going to live, how you're going to sell the house, and what repairs those people need to take responsibility for the repairs so that you can move forward. You're getting ready. It's huge. Some of you, it could be you're working from home, and maybe someone said, why don't you, just saying off the cuff, someone said to you, well, why don't you just go get a job that, you know, out of your home? And you're like, don't tell me what to do. You know, that kind of verbal thing. It's like you don't, you know, you're trying to get everything in order, right? And you have people maybe criticizing, right? It could be family members. Look, you know, it could be family members saying, what are you doing? You're crazy, Pisces. Don't do that. And you're like, you know what? I know exactly what I'm doing. Thank you very much. All right. So I'm going to pull a love card for each sign. Just real quick. Just one card. And I'll do it also next week. All right. Aries. Wedding. So you're married, you're happily married, you're getting married, congratulations, you want to be married, but it doesn't necessarily mean marriage. It could be, I'm in a committed relationship, and guess what? I'm really happy. We're on the same page. I love it. Okay, Taurus. Deception. Watch your back, Taurus. Who's telling you what? Read between the lines. Read between the lines. You've got some people around you that you really should not trust. And that could include family members and or your close circle of friends and or family members. Why I had to say that, I don't know. Gemini. Getting to know each other. So maybe you are just getting to know what it is you want and who you want and why you want. And maybe you're asking your family members, maybe I need to kind of ask my family and my close friends what it is that helps me to better understand me. Wow, I like that. I feel like you're really involved in your family, Gemini, with getting advice about maybe getting to know your family members better to equate your own self-love. Somehow that threads you to your siblings, your mom, your dad. All right, Cancers, retreat. Some of you, it's time to take a time out. Go either with a loved one or not. Some of you are on honeymoon. I don't know. I see it as a honeymoon. But I do also feel that some of you just need to go to maybe retreat, disconnect in general. Go take a walk in nature. Maybe with a best friend, you know. Okay, Leo. Leo, forgiving and learning. Some of us, when we look at our past, we do need to forgive others as we forgive ourselves and move on. And you're releasing and healing. Timestampers, thank you. These are love timestamps. Okay. Virgo, past life relationship. You are definitely dealing with not just one. I heard several past life relationships where it was all about the connection of chemistry. And how deep is your love? How deep is your love? Can it endure another lifetime? That was deep. All right. Wow. All right, Virgo. Libra. Soulmate. Either you're with a soulmate or you've learned a lot about a soulmate. You're learning about a soulmate. If you're questioning, is this the person? Yes. If you're with someone right now, Libra, you are with a soulmate. It's like reconnecting in terms of communication. Let's get on the same page. The yin and the yang. Scorpio. Release your ex. Scorpio, it's time. Release your ex so everyone can move on. Don't hold back. And don't hold them in your energy. It's hard to say. Well, it's easy to say, but hard to do. That's what I wanted to say. But it's for the best. For you and them. You can't hold on to something or someone, ever. All right, Saggies. Wedding. It is Saggy, I'm telling you. You are still really healing from your divorce. Those of you I'm speaking directly to, those who were married and got divorced or getting divorced, and or that Three of Swords came out for Saggies. Or it's a live-in. But please, that Three of Swords was real. So let's work on that before you start anew with that Ace of Wands in the middle. All right, Capricorn. Release your ex. Capricorn, releasing your ex. That's exactly what you're doing. You're looking back. You're not fearing someone coming back, but you were stuck and you knew you were stuck. You were stuck. It could have been a Gemini because it came out as 2 Gemini cards. And you were in the middle. So I feel that it's really good right now that everyone's releasing their exes so that they can move on without any residual. So true. Aquarius. Attraction. Aquarius, your 7 of Cups moment of looking for maybe a new person. It's not only about the attraction. You have to look within. That's why you got the Seven of Cups. Those Seven of Cups of options, opportunities. It's not about what looks good just on the outside. It has to smell good on the inside, meaning someone has to have a lot more than just the physical attraction for you to be attracted and or attractive to others. Like, what can you give as well? And what can they give? All right, we got that, right? Pisces. Past life relationship. Pisces, definitely looking back so you can move forward. Some of you are looking back. I'm going to get another one. Red flags. And that's why you're moving on. Some of you dealt with way too many people who you were not on the same vibration with. And now you're packing your bags and maybe literally moving out, moving on, taking your family and saying, we're done. Or not, you know what I mean. Your family comes first. All right, let's go. One collective read. One card. We are in Gemini. Well, we're not in Gemini right now, but we are all about learning to communicate how we feel. First of all, learning how we feel. Most of all, most of us need to clear out the mental anguish, the mental issues of our past in order to what has resulted from our past, like the things that were positive, but also the things that held us back, right? Sometimes the way we think, obviously, the way we think lends itself to our reality. And we understand that, right? But it is also, and more importantly, about how we set intentions, how we talk to ourselves instead of the negativity, setting intentions of how we communicate to ourselves and what we believe that we deserve and what we tell ourselves what we deserve. It's all about communicating how we feel, communicating what we think, what's best for us, what is it that we want to let others know. Okay? I send you guys so much love. I'll see you next week. Take care.